Hello everybody. So last week I did a safety tips video for riding motorcycles on the road, and I thought this week I would do one for motovlogging. You know, for those of you who are just starting or you're looking to get into it, just a little bit of advice on how to stay safe whilst motovlogging. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, motovlogging essentially adds a extra layer of distraction when you're out riding. It takes a little bit of your attention away from the road, because if you're making a video like I am now, you're talking and whatever else, your attention is just a little bit divided, because you are paying attention to the road, but you're also paying attention to what you're saying and what you're doing for the vlog. Now, obviously, that means that you need to compensate for that by concentrating harder on what's going on, and that can be quite tiring. So the first bit of advice I'd give is don't go out and do like a whole day's worth of motovlogs, because the longer you're out doing it, because you have to concentrate harder to compensate for the fact that your attention's that little bit divided, it's going to tire you out quicker, and as you get tired, your attention is going to be even less effective. So essentially, I would say limit how much time you spend motovlogging at any one time. So, I mean, if you do want to go do a whole day's worth of motovlogs, then that's fine, but take regular breaks and everything, because it might not seem like it at the time, but your attention is, you know, you're having to concentrate a lot harder when you're motovlogging and riding than when you're just riding normally, because of that extra layer of distraction. So that's the first bit of advice. The second bit, again with the distraction side of things, is don't go and do a motovlog if you've already got a lot of other distractions. So say for instance, I was riding to work, I was late, I had a lot on my mind, already quite distracted. It wouldn't be a good idea for me to do a motovlog, because that would just add an extra layer of distraction to my already distracted mind. And, you know, by the time you add all that up, the amount of attention I'm actually paying to the road is going to be severely diminished. So if you've got a really busy day going on, or you've got a lot of stuff going around in your mind, don't do a motovlog. Save it for a day when you're not so busy or you're a bit more relaxed. I tend to do mine, you know, when I've got a day off and I'm just going for a ride for the fun of it. I've not got to be anywhere or do anything. Or sometimes, like today, I am actually on my way back to the office, but I don't have any time constraints or anything. So, and also I've not got much on my mind today either. So that's you know, that's a good time to do it. But yeah, don't do it when you're already very distracted, because that's just obviously bad. And when it comes to picking when and where to do your motovlogs, I know a lot of people do them in sort of busy towns and stuff like that. I would say try and avoid that if you can. Obviously, you know, if that's your style, if that's what you do, if, like, you know, you're a vlogger in London or something, and the sort of traffic and everyday occurrences is what you do, that's fine. But, you know, if you can avoid heavy traffic and stuff like that whilst motovlogging, again, because you're just that little bit more distracted, it would be a good idea. And finally, because there's not that many points when it comes to motovlogging, but the last of the important ones I would say is don't start motovlogging if you're new to motorcycles. Like, if you've only just started riding, don't go buy a camera straight away and start motovlogging, because until you've built up a little bit of experience and a little bit of awareness, it can be quite dangerous. Because as a new rider, you're not experienced enough, you don't know the bike very well, you don't necessarily know what you're looking for either. So, you know, new riders need to have 100% of their attention on the road to learn what can happen, because they can teach you all sorts of stuff in the training, but until you actually get out here on the road and you see what people do, and you know, come across situations, until you've done that, you're just not prepared. So I would say, if you're new to motorcycling and you want to start motovlogging, give yourself 6 months to a year to really get the hang of riding a bike properly first, and then you can start getting into the motovlogging. But don't rush into it. Don't start going, right, I've done 6 months of riding now, I know what I'm doing, I'm going to start banging out 3 videos a day or anything like that. Just sort of slowly get into it, because the one thing, and I've said this already, but the most important thing out of everything is to keep yourself safe. Because, you know, there's bugger all point in you making videos if you make 5 or 6 videos and that last video is you dying. It's just, you know, it's not worth it. So yeah, that's the main points for motovlogging. Other safety points are pretty much generic ones for riding a bike, so I've already covered those in my previous video. I will do another video soon with a few extra ones as well. But yeah, hopefully that was useful to you guys. If you did enjoy the video, please do give it a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Go check out my other videos. Got reviews, my general motor vlog, modifications and how-to videos. Go check those out. And for now, thank you so much for watching. Catch you again soon.